Super irrelevant. The drink of the day is Zevia Lemon Lime Twist. I love these things. I swear, like, diet sodas are my nemesis. I can't stop drinking them, and I'm not sorry about it. So, moving on. Today's look, we are going to be, honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing. Do I ever know what I'm doing when I'm filming these? No, really not. But I think what I want to do is, I kind of have 4 colors in mind that I want to work with, and I want to work with these 2 right here, and these 2. So it's kind of going to be a little quad, and we'll just start and take it from there and see what happens. So first off, I'm going to go in with Worm. I think that's how you say it. W-Y-R-M. That's kind of a weird name. But I'm going to go in with this in the crease. So as you can see, this color is pulling kind of blue, which I wasn't really expecting. I'm going to try to go in with this other purple right here and just put that in my crease as well, because I want to see how this color looks on the eyes and if I can maybe make this a little bit more purple. And that does seem to be working. So I guess the first shade pulls more blue and this one pulls more purple, even though it doesn't really look like it in the pan. Next up, I'm going to run the same color on my lower lash line. Next, I'm going to go in with this gray shade down here. And I'm going to deepen up the outer corners a little bit. And I start off by just tapping the pigment on, and then we can blend it out after. I'm going back in with that brush that I used to apply the purple on my upper lid, just to blend out this gray. So I've actually kind of changed my mind on what I was going to do. I was going to put this blue shade, this light blue shade on my lower lash line, but I'm actually going to put this a little bit on my lid as well. And I'm going to put that right in the middle here. Oh my god, look at this shade. That's so pretty. This is not at all the look that I had in mind when I started filming this video, and I think that's why this is so fun, because you kind of just take it as you go, and then sometimes it ends up being very different than what you first expected, but way better. And I'm just making sure to build up this color as much as I possibly can, because I'll be going over it again with a little bit of gray, and I don't want the color to disappear. Okay, going back in with that gray again there. Pull the shade just in a little bit more. I know I'm going back and forth a lot here, but that's what happens when I do makeup. Next, I'm going to take the same brush that I was just using. It's a MAC 242S. And I just wipe it off. I have a towel in front of me and I just wipe it off in between uses. And I'll be going in with this stunning pink shade right here. It's kind of tough to see. I'll be using this in the inner parts of my lid, and I will spray this with some setting spray because it's a very powdery formula. So I'm just going to be patting this on where I want it. So just in the inner part. And then I'm just tapping it gently over that blue shade to mix them together and get a gradient. And now I'm going to dip back into this blue shade, and I'm going to put some of this on my lower lash line as well, but not where I intended to put it in the first place. I'm gonna put this right in the middle, about the same place where it is on top. I'm also just going back in again with the purple to smudge this out and blend these together. Just make sure the blend on the outer corner is good. And I'm just gently tapping into that gray again, just to get real definition out here. And I'm connecting that to my lower lash line as well. And one last time, I'm going in with a clean brush and just making sure that the edges are the way that I like them to be. And now going back into that pink shade, I'm going to be wrapping that around my inner corner and a little bit on my lower lash line. For my waterline, I'm going to go in with this NYX Faux White. It's a very pale pinkish shade. I'm also going to put on some liner and mascara off camera, and I'll be right back. So here's look number 1, all completed. And let's just move on to look number 2. So, new day, new look. For today's look, I'm going to start off by going in with this red shade right here. This is a shade that I haven't actually really used yet. So I'm excited to see how this performs and how red it actually is, because a lot of reds kind of pull pink. So I'm just gently tapping this on, and I'm going to be blending this into my crease. So now that I have the crease shade done, I'm going to go in just on the outer corners and try to deepen this up a little bit. And what I have on my eyes now is literally one dip into the eyeshadow and I tapped off my brush. So you get a lot of color payoff with these shades. So the red is done. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this dark navy blue down here, and I'm going to try to put that on top of the red and make more of a dark purple. Since the purples in this palette pull kind of more on the blue side and one of them is more of a pastel, I want to go in with this and just see if I can make more of a purple out here on the outer corner. And I'm making sure to keep this color a little bit lower so that we don't cover up all of the red transition shade that we put down. Next, I'm taking a smaller blending brush and I'm dipping back into that red, and I'm going to put that right on top of where we put the blue. And just make sure that everything is very well blended. So it didn't really get as purple as I wanted it to, but it's fine. I still feel like I got more of a better deepening shade than I would have if I were to go in with, like, say, the gray. So I still like how this is looking so far. Next, I'm going to go in with the green, this green right here, and I'm going to put that on my lid, and then afterwards I'm going to pop the yellow shimmer on top of it. So I'm just going to pat this on where I want it. And I don't want to blend too much here because I don't want it to get all muddy. So I'm just going to be tapping this on, really blending the edges. So it kind of looks like a half cut crease, even though I didn't cut my crease, just because of how pigmented these shades are. And I really like that about them. Next, I'm just going in with that red again. And I just want to make sure that I have red color going all the way down to where the green meets. So now that we have the green put down, I'm going to go in with the yellow shimmer right here. I'm going to put that on a brush, and I'm going to spray my brush and just apply it probably on the inner third of my lid, right on top of where I put that green. So I think this is it for the upper lid. Now I'm going to go in with that red shade again on my lower lash line. And I want this color to meet in the middle, in my inner corner, so that there's kind of like a circle of red around my eye. I'm just going in with a clean brush now, just to blend out the edges. If If you're sitting there thinking, oh, something is missing in the inner corner, you're right. What's missing is glitter, because glitter is life, and I cannot get enough of this. So I'm gonna put some of this in my inner corner. Alright, glitter is on. Don't you just love how sparkly it looks? Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and put on some wing liner and mascara, and I'll be right back. So here's the finished product. For lips, I put on Jeffree Star Pumpkin Pie. I love this color. And I popped a little bit of this green Sephora pen in my waterline, because obviously you guys have seen this before. You've seen any of my tutorials or videos, because I love this thing. Obsessed. And for mascara, I use Loreal Lash Paradise, and on my bottom lashes, I use CoverGirl Club Crusher. So that's it for look number 2. I am really happy with how this came out. This could be my favorite look that I've done so far on my channel, and I really like it. I'm kind of getting Christmas vibes. I don't know about you guys, but Christmas in July, I like it. I love Christmas. So that will be it for today's look, and I will see you for my next look. I think I've been staring at this palette now for 10 minutes and I still don't know what to do, so I'm just kind of going to wing it, I guess, today, and I'm going to start off by going in with Dragon Child, this gorgeous color right here. It's just kind of what I'm feeling. I don't really know where I'm going with this, but we'll just start and see what happens. So I'm just going to be putting this in my crease for now. So I've decided what I want to do for today's look is I want to kind of keep it pretty fresh and simple and not too dark like some of the other looks that I've done. So I'm just going to make sure that I have plenty of color on the outer and the inner part of my eye, and then I'm going to pop a pink shimmer in the middle. And I think that will be it for my upper lid. I'm kind of just feeling like a summery, more of a pastel-y look today. And I also want to show that this palette doesn't have to be like super dark and dramatic. You can make softer looks with it. I'm also going to run this color under my eye. I'm not even going to cut my crease today. I'm just going to keep it very simple, and I'm going to take Lucky on a flat brush, and then I'm going to be spraying my brush and just putting it on the middle of my lid. And for this, I'm using a Morphe M224 brush. I'm actually going to see how this works applied on my finger. I'm a little scared it's going to be a little crumbly, but I'm just going to pat it on. Yeah, it didn't really make that big of a difference. I think it works just as fine with the brush. Actually, the finger does work pretty well. I take that back. Now that I have this put down, I'm going to go back in with my Inglot 10S brush, my little fluffy crease brush, and I'm going to dip back into that green shade or blue shade that we used. And I'm just going to make sure that everything looks blended. For my waterline, I'm going to put this NYX Pale Baby Pink pencil. And I think that will tie it in with the shade that we have on the top. I'm going to quickly put on a little bit of liquid liner and some mascara, and I'll be right back. So here's the look with mascara and eyeliner, and actually for fun I'm going to use this little milk stamp. It's got a little star on it. I'm not sure if you can see this, but I'm gonna put either 1 or 2 on my face. I lied, I'm gonna go with 3. I think that's really cute. And I really like how this came out. I think this is, I don't know if it's my favorite look. I'm not sure. Let me know down below which one was your favorite look. I think my favorite look was the second one that I did, but I mean, this is kind of cute though. It's summery. It's definitely a lot softer than what I've normally done so far, but still with a pop of color, and I really like it. So that was it for today's video. I think the next 3 looks 1 palette video that I'm going to post is going to be with the new Juvia's Place of Freak palette that I posted a first impression of yesterday. I will link that up here if you want to check it out. It's a really fun video. If there's any other palettes you want to see me do this with, please let me know. I also have a palette collection video if you want to check that out. I will link it down in the comments or in the description box. And yeah, that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, and hopefully I will see you in my next one. Bye!